Hello, and welcome to Mellow Tarot. Today, we're going to be doing a reading to get you messages from your spirit guides. We're going to let anything that you need to hear come through today. I'm going to leave this reading pretty open for them to come through and let known what needs to be known, whatever messages need to come through to you today. I also got a new tarot deck, which would be this one right here in the middle. And it's really beautiful, really called to me. I've already cleansed it, and I have cleansed each card and I've charged it up with some crystals, so we're all ready to go with this deck. I have another tarot deck we'll be using today, as well as this astrology deck to give us some bigger insights here after we clarify these tarot messages. So, all that being said, I have 3 groups for you to choose from today. Group number 1 is green Aventurine here. Show it to you. Group number 2 has Smokey Quartz. Been using it a lot lately. Such a pretty stone. And group number 3, green Opal. Alright, so take a moment to figure out which crystal resonates with you, and the timestamps will be down in the description box below where you can find your individual reading. Again, this is group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Do not get caught up in the decks though. I'm going to be using each of these decks for every group today. Alright, so I will see you in your reading, guys. Hello, group number 1. Those of you who chose this green Aventurine, this is going to be your reading. So let's see what your guides have for you today. We're going to start with a new deck. Alright. Right. Let's get into it. Please, Spirit, for group 1, what do they need to hear? What does group 1 need to hear? What does group 1 need to hear, please, Spirit? Alright. Let's see what you got here. We have the 10 of coins. We have the World. The Hierophant. The 3 of Wands, the 9 of Wands here, the 5 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Alright, I'm gonna move these so you can see them all. I didn't know I got so many cards, guys. Let's get one more. Let's even it out. Spirit, can we get one more card for group 1? That was fast. We got the 6 of Swords. Yeah, I felt that. Okay. So let's get into this. So, really what I'm seeing that they're pointing out to me first was this 9 of Wands. It was the first card to fly out here. It's telling me that you have your guard up about something. You have your walls up. It's like I'm feeling lots of boundaries that are set here, okay? This could be something to do with the Hierophant here, I am feeling. You have a lot of walls up, and to me it feels that maybe you're afraid to be vulnerable here because in the past you were met with maybe a lack of acceptance when you tried to express your emotions or your heart was like really on its sleeve type of thing, okay? I feel like you had your heart on your sleeve at one point, but it ended up in some sort of regret. Feels like failure to you, in a state of lack almost. I'm just really getting that you're used to having your guard up quite a lot around people, and yeah, and I feel that you may tend to escape from these situations, you know? Like you may have, I feel that there's someone who is trying to approach you. We have a Knight of Cups here. I really do. This is another person's energy. Someone has been trying to approach you. Someone wants to come forward and someone has something to say to you, but you have had your walls up and you may, I see that you've been putting a lot of work into yourself, and you may escape into yourself, into your own little world, into your imagination sometimes, and be a bit resistant to this Knight of Cups energy that is coming towards you, okay? We also have the World here as well as the Ten of Coins. So the World, I really like this World card. It has these two people dancing, and it's like a sense that they complete each other. The World is all about completion, of cycles, endings, okay? So I feel that as soon as your guides want you to know that it's going to be okay for you to be vulnerable. It's okay for you to put yourself out there. It's okay to feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'm feeling a sense that whatever is approaching you is going to make you an offer that kind of puts you in a completely new cycle, something that you're not used to. You may have a lot of family members around you encouraging you. Maybe it's even a family member who has this offer for you, or it could just be that there's a lot of people involved who are like watching this happen from the sidelines, and they really want to encourage you to open up, to just be yourself and be vulnerable and put yourself out there. And your guides want you to know that they do have your back in this case, okay? I remember that they want you to stop hiding yourself, stop running away from these situations, and just embrace truly who you are in these types of moments. So we're going to clarify these with another deck here. Spirit, why is group 1 escaping from the situation? What are they moving away from? The Emperor. Yeah. I feel in your past there was someone who could have been a manipulative or just abusive of your heart, okay? The Emperor can be quite controlling at times, and again, like I said, manipulative from time to time. So I do feel that you have your guard up here with this Nine of Wands again, because of something that happened in your past with this Emperor person. Spirit, can we clarify this Knight of Cups? Who is this person making this offer? Ooh, wow. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles. Again, this could be a work collaboration of some sort. Like they want to work with you, they want to help you. And we also have the Ten of Cups here. Let's talk about that before we get into these others. But we see the Ten of Cups here. So that's telling me that they want love and harmony with you. They also want to collaborate with you. This could be someone who wants to work and collaborate on some sort of creative project, or it could also be some sort of love, interest, or offer. And Spirit feels like you're missing this moment to shine here, okay? They feel like this connection would be really, really good for you in some ways. help break you out of your shell. And I see that this person wants to do that, okay? They're willing to put themselves on the line, maybe even look embarrassed themselves just to get you to open up, because they want you to put down these swords, the Hangman and the Ten of Wands. These swords, I meant these wands. The Ten of Wands is like carrying a really heavy burden and struggling with this burden, okay? We also have the Three of Swords, which is telling me you did have some sort of heartbreak and like something really hurt you in the past. And I sense that with those previous cards. But I feel that this person, again, they want you to open up, and it may even bring you in the future towards this sense of completion, towards a soul tribe type of thing. Like, I feel like this person is going to be a very important person in your life. But before they can bring in this type of soulmate towards you guys, this past energy needs to be processed, and you need to open yourself up and stop being afraid to show who you really are to people around you. Speak your mind. That's really what I'm getting, because that's going to be the attracting part of you that attracts this person towards you. So it's going to be about you letting your guard down around this person, okay? Again, use your judgment here, but I'm saying this is what Spirit, the message that they have for you, okay? Because I do see the World and the Ten of Coins here. We also had the Ten of Cups here. So this is telling me that this person could be a very long-term factor in your life. This person gives off like they're not going anywhere, like a stable, I'm going to be part of your family now type of energy, okay? So let's get some timing from this astrology deck. I feel that that would be helpful for you guys. Spirit, what energies do we need to be aware of for group number 1? And can you please give us some timing with these energies as well? All right. So first of all, we have the 12th house and the 2nd house coming out here. Very interesting. So it's very interesting to me because the 12th house talks about what is hidden. And to me, I feel like you're the one who's in hiding here, okay? You're not putting yourself out there to be found. You know what I'm saying? It's like you may live your day-to-day life in your own little bubble, in your own little world, which is fine. I tend to do that myself too. I'm pretty introverted, but Spirit is saying your guides want you to put yourself out there because you are something beautiful that needs to be shared with the world, and you have gifts that can't be recognized until you really put yourself out there in that way. Because the 12th house does speak of things that are hidden, okay? It speaks of what are you repressing, or how are you being oppressed type of thing. It can also speak of institutions, so maybe even just showing yourself or showing up and just being a little more forward in, you know, if you're going to school, if you're going to work, or whatever, maybe you go to a place to see family, or whatever that is for you, whatever that group setting is for you. They're just saying maybe you can even practice by just putting yourself out there to people that you're kind of used to, you know what I'm saying? We also have the 2nd house coming out here, okay? 2nd house is all about money as well. So again, I am feeling like putting yourself out in your workplace. We did have the 3 of Pentacles, so I do sense that whoever this person is, they're meant to collaborate with you on some sort of project in some way, but I also see like a long-term commitment and harmony and lots of potentially family with this person, which is so crazy to come out in this reading. But hey, again, we're letting whatever needs to come out today. So that's what's here. I'm going to be honest for you with you guys. We also have Hygeia, I believe that's Hygeia. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this, but it's an asteroid, it is. So it's all about purification. So I feel that it's all about purifying the mind here, okay? And letting go of these past energies, letting go of these walls that you have had built up, okay? I'm feeling that for one. And then we also have the sun here, okay? So I see that there's going to be a lot of joy and fulfillment that comes out of this relationship. And it's going to lead you towards happiness in the end, if I'm being quite honest here, guys. Like, this feels like a very important thing for you guys, okay? It feels like a very divine timing type of thing that's coming towards you, a very divine connection that's meant to be long-term, bring you joy, and it's going to be very collaborative and allow you to really open up and expand who you are, open and express who you are. And it seems to be a very important thing for you to start this journey of opening up. Now, the sun here, you know, that's Leo season. We're still in Leo season. That doesn't end till, I guess, a week or so from now, guys. So I feel like with the sun here, you're kind of being encouraged to start now. Take this initiative right now. Show your face to the world. Put in some of that Leo energy, you know what I'm saying? If you're not watching this in Leo season, that's okay. But I am just picking up on this like Leo energy. Like start this now. Start this healing journey. Start this vulnerability now, okay? It's never, what's it? Never late than never. I don't know how that goes. Oops, I forgot it. But yeah, that saying, like, it's never too late. Like, just go ahead and start, all right? As far as the 12th house and the second house goes, and all of this is, as far as timing, I'm really feeling like it's going to be a process, but the sun is making me feel like it could be a quite rapid process for you, okay, guys? Again, Leo season, we're in that right now. But this relationship, it seems to be knocking at your door. Like, it seems to be here. Or it seems to be something that you're manifesting, and it's at least with you in the psychic realm, okay? You may have a psychic connection with this person already, even if you have not met them before, or some sort of past life with this person. This person is going to feel very familiar, because I feel this, like, burning energy, and I feel like this person is very, very close, very near, and it may surprise you, but in order for you to completely attract it and make it align in your life and like the tangible reality that we have, it's going to require you to open up and heal and tear down some of these walls. Your spirit guides want you to know that they are completely here to help you. They're completely open to whatever you want to talk to them about. They will help give you answers and guidance, all of those good things. So it's really just a matter of letting go of your own self-judgment, and letting go of, again, trying to forethink how others are going to perceive us, and just being open and expressing yourself, okay? Expressing who you are. All right, so that's all I have for you, group number one. I hope that this helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Would love to have you here. I do readings very frequently here. So join the little tarot tribe we got going on. And I hope I see you in another reading. Bye-bye. Hello, group number two. If you chose this Smokey Quartz, this is going to be your reading for what your spirit guides have for you today, whatever it is that you need to hear. I hope you are having a blessed day, and this reaches you at a good time. All right, let's start with some tarot for you guys. They don't want to come together. Here we go. right. Spirit, what does group number 2 need to hear? What messages do you have for them? All right. Let's see what we've got here. We have the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, Justice, 6 of Wands, Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. All right. So we do have Libra energy here with the Justice card. We have several Swords cards as well. So I am feeling some air, but you also have quite a lot of fire here as well. So take those signs as they resonate. If they're not resonating, don't get too caught up in that. All right. So let's see, where do I want to start here? So I see a big justice moment coming in for you. This is the only major arcana, so I'm taking this very seriously here, that I do feel like there's justice coming in for you for some sort of situation. We do have the 7 of Swords here as well. You can see this coyote looking thing sneaking away. You know, he's stealing these arrows that seem to be like they were going towards him. So I feel like it's like I feel that you maybe had to get yourself out of a situation that was maybe not good for you, okay? And I do see justice being restored here for whatever happened in this past energy, guys. So we also have the 6 of Wands. So I see you coming out victorious from whatever this situation was. I like that this King of Swords has this phoenix on it. It's like this rising like a phoenix type of thing. Like whatever this was in your past is not touching you. And I feel that karma is going to be restored for whatever painful experiences that you've had in this recent past here. Your spirit guides want you to know that there are really good days ahead and quite the opportunities ahead of you, okay? We have the 4 of Cups here, okay? So this situation could have had something to do with you didn't see any options that were necessarily like good enough for you, or you maybe had to choose between like the lesser of two evils. You know what I'm saying? Like there didn't feel like there was any sort of just outcome here. It was like picking your poison. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Those type of energies. But I'm seeing that you're going to be victorious from whatever it is that you had to choose, regardless if it wasn't like your first option. I'm seeing that justice is going to be restored and there's a new opportunity for you coming in. We have the Ace of Coins as well as the Page of Wands. Both of these speak of new opportunities and you being fiery and ready enough to take them. So I feel that Spirit is encouraging, again, your confidence, your leadership, and calling you to just stand truthfully into yourself, as well as I just am seeing there's a lot of fiery passion behind this new thing that you're going for here. And Spirit is behind you, encouraging you and saying, yeah, I know we put you through some challenges in the past, but look at who it's made you. Look at who you've become. You've become this fiery queen or king, and you really risen like a phoenix, and it's put you at your new highest and new fullest and best potential here. So let's clarify these messages with another tarot deck. Beautiful reading so far, guys. All right, Spirit, can we clarify This past energy. Very interesting. We have two kings coming out. We have the King of Swords coming out again. So, and the King of Cups here. So what that's really telling me is that Spirit doesn't even really want to focus on this past energy. I'm kind of getting like, no, let's talk about now. Let's talk about this Phoenix. Let's talk about who group number 2 is becoming. All right, so Spirit, what is group number 2 becoming? What is this new opportunity for them? Well, that's a lot of cards. Clear and guided messages, please, Spirit. Wow. These cards are going crazy. So we have, oh my gosh, guys, there's so many major arcana that just came out. We have the High Priestess. We have the Emperor. Look at that. We have 3 of Swords coming out. Let's see. King of Wands. Queen of Cups. The Lovers and the Magician. Wow. Yeah, so I feel that something that you're extremely passionate about, something that you've been manifesting and asking for quite some time now is really starting to come your way. The only thing that worries me out of all of these cards is this 3 of Swords, which is just saying that I feel that this past energy gives you some sort of like heavy heart, all right? But you remember it and it's what drives you, okay? It was like, I didn't go through all of this for nothing. Like, again, it's a sense that you acknowledge your past, but it gives you power, okay? It's like, it's instead of dwelling on it, it gives you power. And I'm talking about real deal power. We have the Emperor and we have the Magician here and the High Priestess. So this is telling me that whatever this is, whatever this new opportunity is for you, you can manifest it, okay? You are ready to manifest. You are ready for some sort of leadership even. There were so many kings that came out all across the board. I literally think every king but the King of Pentacles came out here. So yeah, I'm really feeling a big leadership energy from you guys, okay? I feel like you're about to take the throne. Like, take your throne, you know what I'm saying? Take it back and put justice back where justice is due, like a restoration of justice here. Again, we have the High Priestess here, which is telling me you already intuitively know all of this, and I feel that you're very wise. You gained a lot of wisdom from these past experiences. I feel that you really learned some sort of karmic lessons here, and Spirit, again, is encouraging you to feel victorious, encouraging you to rise again and take back and manifest exactly what you want here. Also, we have the Lovers, so there may be some sort of choice. Remember when we talked about before, I have to dig in these cards, I think it's this one, yeah, the 4 of Cups here, when I was saying that it was like you had to pick the lesser of 2 evils, or like pick a poison out of something, and it maybe put you through a lot of some troublesome times because it felt like the option you really wanted wasn't even being offered to you, okay? But now we have the Lovers here, which is another card of choices, but this time we have justice on our side. We have risen back up, and I feel that this choice that you're about to make is about to be a really big one, but you don't feel restricted by your options this time. It's like all the options that you wanted are presented in front of you, and you can actually choose them. And to finalize this, we have the Queen of Cups. Interesting, we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of water and fire showing up in this reading. We did have Swords cards as well, for sure. Really a mixture of energies, for sure, but I'm really feeling that this choice can really come from a place of compassion and actual true desire, and it's not just choosing it for the sake of the fact that there's nothing else I can really choose here. Like, you don't feel pressured into like making this decision. This decision is all you and everything that you want to manifest, okay? It's all of your energy, no one else's. So that's really the message that Spirit has. We're going to take a look in some astrology cards to see if there's any timing for when you're going to maybe be confronted with this decision or manifesting this into your reality, or any other energies that Spirit wants us to pick up on. Kind of just reading these as they fly today. Not trying to set too many boundaries on our reading. Spirit, what do we need to know? What does group 2 need to know, please? Full moon in Aries. Interesting. There's that fire again. All right, so again, we have full moon. We have the Aries card. Let's take a peek over here. We have Jupiter and Libra. Yeah, some of you might be Libras. We had that Justice card come out. All those Swords cards. I'm picking up on a lot of water, fiery energies again. I mean, not water, swords and, well, air signs. So that would be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could even be a water sign. There was a couple of those. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not really seeing a lot of Pentacles here. I don't know if we had any Pentacles cards come out here. But if that's not resonating with you, don't take away from the messages that do resonate for you, okay? So again, Aries is all about perseverance and independence. So again, another sense of that energy that Spirit is saying, we see how much you've been pushing. We see how you've been rising. We see how intentional and how much hard work you've really put into bringing yourself out of whatever this past situation was. We even have the full moon card coming out here. So that's all about, like, I feel there's like a climatic thing coming. It's like we went down really low and now we're rising back up into this climatic type of thing. Again, Libra is highlighting this justice for me. I feel that you feel like a very diplomatic type of person. We had all these king cards come out, so I do feel that from you. And I also feel like this is going to restore quite a bit of balance into your life, okay, guys? So, and you also might have you might be a Libra, or you might have a Libra moon or Libra rising. I'm just picking up quite a bit of Libra here, all right? Yeah, again, take that as it resonates. We also have Jupiter here. There's a fiery planet as well, okay? Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So that being said, I feel that luck is on your side. I feel like you've been on this quest. Jupiter can be all about like this quest or search for knowledge. I feel like you've been searching for justice. I feel like you've been searching for the right outcomes for quite a long time, quite frankly. And Spirit is like, this is coming in for you very, very soon, okay? You're going to reach this full moon energy, and I feel like that perfect choice, that perfect option, that thing you've really been wanting for so long and that you've risen yourself up for is finally going to present itself. And I really feel, if we're looking at timing from here, I'm feeling like it could even happen in this next full moon cycle, okay? So the next full moon, this could have been presented to you, and I really feel we have fiery energies, which are like the fastest energies in the deck. So we have 2 fiery energies, so that's why I'm saying very, very soon. Also interesting that we had Libra here. Libra season is really right around the corner, you guys, so take it as it resonates, but I'm really feeling like this choice or this opportunity is going to present itself at the next full moon. So I'm not really sure the exact date, but they're usually around the last weeks of the month right now. So we just hit a new moon, so that should be, what, about 2 weeks from now. If you're watching this when I posted it, definitely check out the full moon cycle. If you're watching this later, take it how it resonates for you. It can even be no later than Libra season, for sure, if you're watching this right now or currently. Again, Aries or Sagittarius season would be the very latest, but this would be for those of you who are watching this later, because Aries and, well, Sagittarius season is like December. I guess that's pretty quickly. But again, I'm just feeling more so it's like a very fast moving energy. So I'm really feeling very, very soon for you guys. So I would really say this next full moon cycle or Libra season at the latest, okay? So that's really only like a month away. So again, I would say 1 month, the latest for all of you in general, okay? So yeah. So this is the reading that I have for you, group number 2. I hope it resonated. I hope that it helped you. If it did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to have you here. It's my pleasure to do these readings for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, group number 3. Those of you who chose this green opal, this is going to be your reading for what your spirit guides have for you. Again, we're letting whatever needs to come through today. I'm not really putting any boundaries or limits on these messages, just whatever needs to come through. So we're gonna get some messages from this tarot deck first, then we'll clarify with another deck and some astrology cards. All right. Spirit, what does group 3 need to hear, please? What messages do you have for group number 3? Okay. We have the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, Temperance for sure. We have the Devil, the 10 of Swords, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. What is going on with you guys? So let's see here. There's a lot going on. I'm feeling like a spirit wants you to disattach yourself from something that's really burdening you. I feel that with the Moon and the 10 of Swords combo here, it's definitely speaking to me about fears and anxieties, okay? We also have the 10 of Wands here, as well as the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is a regretful energy here, and the 10 of Wands is a sense and feeling of being very overburdened and having too much on the mind here, to where we can't even necessarily enjoy our reality that we're living, because we're living in a place of fear and letting our subconscious mind kind of row the boat right now, all right? And these fears, and I feel that you're very attached to whatever is bringing you these fears, okay? It's like you feel like you can't let them go. Again, with the 10 of Wands here, your guides, again, are showing that you may be very overwhelmed by something with this 7 of Cups here as well, okay? Guys, they are saying balance needs to be restored. Put some of this stuff down. Put it down. Take some time out for yourself. Get some rest, okay? I see that it's interesting that this Knight of Swords is facing this direction, and I see that he's like trying to charge away from all of this energy over here, okay? Yeah, so it's like Temperance is all about balancing things in our lives, okay? I find it interesting here. Here he's overwhelmed by all of these things, but in the Temperance card, it's like she's got more than enough hands to hold all of these things and opportunities. Again, 10 of Wands in the traditional tarot is someone holding all these wands and they're not putting it down. I'm feeling like before you can reach this place of balance, you need like a clear, empty slate is what Spirit is saying. You need to get some rest and you need to put this stuff down so that you can gradually and intentionally pick these things back up in a place that restores balance for you, and stop trying to do everything all at once. The Knight of Swords is also like a rushing type of energy. So you could be rushing to get yourself out of a situation, rushing to escape some of these emotions here that all of these burdens are bringing you. So I'm hearing it's very important for you to get some rest here. We're going to clarify. That's just my personal advice, because Spirit is pointing out all of these energies that are holding you back right now. And I get this sense that you just want to be free with the Knight of Swords. And I mean, my personal advice is to put it down. But let's see what Spirit has to say. We're going to clarify. All right. Spirit, what advice do you have for group number? I'm going to drop all of these. What advice do you have for group number 3, please? Advice for group number 3. All right. Yeah, take control back over your life. Stop ceding your authority away to feeling like you have to. You may be one of those people, I'm guilty of this myself, where I'm like, I have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you don't have to do anything. You're fully capable of saying yes or no to things. So if you're going to do something, make sure that we're doing it with our full intention and with our best, like doing it with our heart, if you know what I'm saying. Like it's and less about like, I just have to get this done. Otherwise, it's just going to bring that negative energy and anxiety upon you, because it's not like something you actually want to do. It's just something you're just doing. Okay, I hope that makes sense. King of Wands, Justice, Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so I personally was like, I feel like you need to take a break, but really Spirit is kind of sending like an opposite message. Rather than taking a break, they're saying take this into your own hands and say, I don't have time for this. Like, don't just take a break. Exercise your right to say no. You're the Emperor here. Take your power back again and say, I can't handle this. I'm not doing it. I don't want to give my energy to it. This is my life. No. Say no to what you need to say no to. Now, obviously, there are things that we have like responsibilities. So I'm not saying neglect your responsibilities, but you know, those little things that tend to add up through your day that you wish you said no to, or you wish you like put away. Make sure you're making time for yourself, okay? We also have the King of Wands as well as the Knight of Wands. So again, that's telling me that's a lot of action coming through here, especially with the Emperor. It's telling me that, again, you need to take action towards the things that are serving you, and whatever is not serving you, say no. Like, all you have to do is simply say no. I can't do that. I don't have time for this. And just leave it there, because I feel that you're very burdened and anxious and taking on too much, and your guides really want you to be putting your energy towards things that are very intentional, and not making decisions out of a place of fear, and not just doing things out of a fear, not out of fear of how someone else is going to react, how it's going to work out. They want you to trust in them. We have the Judgment card here, which is another card. I read it as a card of like angels, honestly, and it's like a symbology of your guides watching over you, and they're kind of blowing their trumpet here saying, hey, group number 3, take matters back into your own hands here. And that's what's going to restore justice in your life. Justice card coming out is a clarifier. So I really feel, again, like for this justice and rebalance to occur, remember we had temperance. Justice is more about like karmic balances for me, whereas Temperance is about balancing our day-to-day activities and our lifestyle and those sorts of things. But I feel that for both of them to come out in your reading, I'm feeling like there is a big need for balance overall in your life in general to be restored, okay? So that's really going to take some action on your part, I'm seeing, with all of these Wands cards that are coming out, okay? Spirit wants you to make an executive order, if you feel me. All right, let's get some astrology cards to get some energies or some timing or just anything else that needs to come through here. I'm trying not to I guess put boundaries on this reading too much. I'm just trying to make it pretty free-flowing today. Yeah, so let's see what Spirit has. What does group number 3 need to know, Spirit? What does group 3 need to know? All right. So the first card that we had to come out was the lunar eclipse card, which is interesting because the lunar eclipse is like a more intensified full moon energy, which is like a climatic point. So I feel like you were, wow, we have a lot of cards. I feel like you are reaching a very climatic point coming up very soon, which is going to require you to choose yourself and act for yourself out of your own best interests, all right? We also have the first house coming out. We have Aries. We have Sagittarius. Oops. We have the waxing gibbous moon and the 4th house. All right, so starting with the houses, the first house is all about your self-image. It's that first house, impressions, appearance, how you come off to people. It's interesting that this card comes out because Spirit, I don't like using this word because I've been called this word before and I don't like being called it. It makes me feel weak. So this is not me calling you weak, okay? But it's telling me that people may view you almost as like this pushover type of thing, okay? So don't take that as me calling you one. It's just people view you as that, okay? Spirit is really saying to me through this card that they want you to exercise your own strength and your power and your right to say no. I'm hearing that's a very important topic for you. Is exercising your right to say no, and I feel that you've been building up to this very climatic point, and very soon you're going to have to let some of this stuff go so that you can move forward and restore balance into your life. Now, with the 4th house, this is all about your home, your roots, your security. The number 4 also can represent balance as well as 2. So keeping those things in mind, I'm feeling again that there's so much responsibility on you right now and you're putting unnecessary pressure on yourself and some of like demanding too much of yourself. Like it's almost like a perfectionist energy and it's just giving you so much anxiety here. Spirit is saying stop holding yourself to a level of perfection, but you do need to put some things down so that you can actually put useful energy towards the things that you really need to get done, like responsibilities, your home, and your own security, okay? Sort of that root chakra type of energy. It needs to go back to there. An imbalance in the root chakra can also be it can manifest as anxiety, not feeling secure, kind of feeling in that fight or flight mode like a lot of the time. So very interesting that came out. Now we do have Sagittarius coming out here, so that's a fire sign. It can represent like a thirst for knowledge and search, and it's also pretty optimistic, but it can also represent a bit of a clinginess, which kind of brings me back to this devil card here. I feel that you're clinging on to these ideals of yourself and expectations of yourself and how you're supposed to be. And Spirit wants you to let go of those things so that you can move forward, all right? Now we have Eris as well. Eris, it can represent tumultuous emotions, okay? And it's kind of a destructive force. So again, going back to what we had in these cards here, I'm really feeling like there are some things in your life that have to be let go. They have to be destroyed. And you may be very emotionally attached to these things as well. Or you maybe just have a lot of anger and resentment towards these things. And that's a clear sign of something that might be imbalanced and might seriously be something that you want to consider letting go. If it's bringing you that many tumultuous emotions, Eris reminds us that we can act and we can remove and cut and sever these things out of our life that are not serving us. So again, back to that concept of taking your power back. And lastly, we have the waxing gibbous moon here, okay? This is like the energy right before the full moon. So it's like we have an intensified full moon and the energy leading up to it. And I feel like right now you're in this energy of leading up to it. And when you get to the next full moon, I feel like it's almost like you're going to explode, group number 3. And I don't talking about like a bad explosion or like a hurtful explosion. I just feel like there's going to be this release of emotions in this period. And you're just going to release all of these things that aren't serving you. And it's going to restore so much balance and just refocus your entire life, and your energy is going to be so much more intentional. So that's like really the main message that Spirit has for you today, okay? They really just want to encourage you to be way more intentional with your actions. Yeah, so I hope that was a very clear message for you. I hope that made sense. Yeah, I struggle with a lot of these energies too, so this reading really resonated with me as well. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. It's my pleasure to do this reading for you. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. Bye-bye.